from Seattle Coffee Gear, and today I have our picks for some of the best slow brewers that you can get in 2022. This list is going to have our three categories: our crowd pleaser, our top features, and our ultimate pick, and then we've also got our honorable mention. Obviously, this is a category that's full of a really wide range of different kinds of brewers and brew methods, so it's pretty subjective. And if you really love like specifically French press coffee and you don't see a French press on here, then that's totally okay. We're not telling you to switch brew methods. These are just going to be our picks for what we thought fit these categories best and what we wanted to share with you. So we're going to start with the Aeropress portable coffee maker. So this is a classic. You're probably pretty familiar with it if you've been making craft coffee or specialty coffee for a while. Basically, all you have to do with this brewer is load a filter into this basket here, and then you're going to put your coffee in and some hot water, and you're going to let it sit and do its immersion brewing, and then you're going to press it with this plunger. And the cool part is that the plunger actually, this is why it's called the Aeropress, really presses the coffee out with air rather than with the plunger itself. So it's very easy to use. All you need to add is hot water and coffee, and then a vessel to brew into with this kind of brewer, and it's super portable, so we love it a lot. There's also an even more portable version called the Aeropress Go that fits everything into a nice compact little cup that you can actually use to brew and drink out of. So great, affordable, portable, and make some delicious brews in this crowd pleaser pick for this slow brewer list. Next up, for our features-rich Works UKeg Nitro. This is a cold brewer, believe it or not, that also does nitro infusion for your cold brew. So first of all, it's already just a nice, convenient cold brewer. You just have to open up the keg at the top here, and then it comes with some satchel filters that you'll put your coffee in. You put those in, you put your cold water in, you let it sit out on the countertop or in the fridge overnight, and it'll brew your cold brew deliciously. And then the cool part about this, and why we've added it for our top features pick, is that it's actually got this piece that you screw off, and then you're gonna stick a little nitro cartridge that you can get from us and in accessory packs for this brewer. Stick the nitro cartridge in, seal it up, which is going to open the seal on the nitro cartridge when you close it all the way, and then you're going to put it back in, screw the top on, and use the dial at the top here to infuse it with nitro. So you're gonna let it sit for a while and get that infusion going, and then you're gonna change the dial, and you can then pour your nitro cold brew. Nitro cold brew is really, really tasty. It's not just a gimmick. The bubbles actually give it an interesting mouthfeel and flavor profile and make it really, really rich and creamy with a really great texture. So it's absolutely worth going the extra step to get that nitro infusion on the cold brew, and it's been pretty hard to do at home, but this makes it really easy and is a pretty affordable way to do it without needing a ton of extra equipment. So we love the UKeg, and it's our top features pick for the slow brewing category. And then next up for our ultimate pick, we have the Technivorm KBGV Select. This is a Moccamaster brewer, which is Technivorm's classic set of brewers. It's going to do just excellent drip brewing, tons of temperature consistency. It's got a really great heating element in it. It just makes incredible drip brew coffee. It's my favorite drip brewing, the Technivorm drip brewing. This one in particular is a newer model, and it has a selector switch so you can brew just a half pot or a full pot. It's not an enormous difference between just filling it up halfway and pushing go on older brewers, but it does set up the temperature so that it's going to maintain better consistency through that half pot brewing if you choose to do that. So whether you're doing a half pot of coffee or a full pot of coffee, it's a really great way to get your drip brew fix, and I think it's probably the drip brewer that I would pick if I was going to just select one to get my coffee from every morning. So it's just really solid pick, and that's why we have it for our ultimate pick for these categories. And then last but not least, hanging out over here, you probably noticed that we've got a classic Chemex brewer. This one in particular is one with the wood collar, which is just a really nice and classic look for this, and it helps with the heat. This is a pour over style brewer. Chemexes are a lot different in terms of flavor profile than what you get from, say, like a V60 or a Kalita Wave. So you've got to try a Chemex at some point. They're really affordable, they're really high quality, and they're really easy to use if you just learn how to do a little bit of pour over brewing. And they're ergonomic and just a really classic piece that should be in every coffee lover's repertoire of brew methods, because At some point, you're going to have people over and going to want to be able to offer them a Chemex. And for so many people, it's their favorite brew method. So we couldn't do this video without at least giving it an honorable mention in this category. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you get on our newsletter list. We've got all kinds of different educational videos, reviews, comparisons that'll come straight to your email inbox, and it's a way to learn about all of our deals and sales as soon as they happen. So we've got a link to that below. We hope this video helped you maybe pick out a fun new way to brew some coffee this year. And if you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and get subscribed for more of our 2022 favorites. Yes.